everyone, and welcome to part 1 of this free YouTube course where we build a real AI chatbot using Python completely from scratch. No fancy libraries, no frameworks, just core Python, JSON, and your creativity. By the end of this course, you'll have a working chatbot that actually learns from users and saves its memory just like a real assistant. But for this course, lesson number 1, today we're just going to build the foundation, the brain, and the memory. So the goal for this video is we're going to build a chatbot that responds to known phrases, learns new ones, and if it does not know, it saves everything into a JSON file and reloads that file every time you run the bot so that the bot has a memory of things that you taught it so that, when you are answering questions or asking questions, it'll give you that answer that you need. So now we're going to be using two libraries. So these are not fancy. We're just going to do import JSON and also import OS. Okay, so we're not going to need OpenAI because we don't want to use that. Although OpenAI, guys, maybe that will be for another video. You can just make an actual GPT by yourself. But in this case, we just want to build it from scratch. So we're not going to use any fancy API, and everything's just going to be simple as possible. So we'll load the files if it exists, otherwise we'll start fresh. So give me the bot's brain if it exists. So, okay. So now we need to build the brain. So let's come here. So we're creating a dictionary of known questions and answers. For example, hello and then hi there. Super simple. Later, if the bot doesn't know a response, we'll ask the user to teach it. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to have to add something called chat file, which is going to be called chatbot. We should just name it chatbot. Okay, just name it chatbot log dot JSON. Okay. So then now we'll do like what I said. We're gonna have to load the JSON file, and if it's not there, we'll just create a new one. So the app will just the app won't even crash at all. So os dot path dot exists chat file with open, and remember to keep the modes lowercase. So we want to do this R. This will put it on read mode. So as F and then my bad, comma, and we're gonna do chat log equals JSON dot load the F. Actually, I think a simpler way would just be doing data instead. So let's just do that. A data, and then okay, enter, and then we want to do bot knowledge equals data dot get bot knowledge. And why did I add this dictionary here, guys? Is because the problem is if we're just gonna do data in brackets bot knowledge, and if the dictionary was empty, then the whole entire app would crash. Is like the thing that we don't want. That's why we're gonna use dot get, so that when we add the dictionary here, instead of the app crashing, it'll just tell us that the dictionary is empty. So come here, we're gonna do the same thing for the user. We'll say chat history. Chat history right here equals data dot get chat history, and we'll put it as a list. And this will do the same thing. Instead of the app crashing, it will just give us a list if there is nothing in chat history. So the app won't crash at all. And then over here, we're gonna have to do an else. So if there is no the JSON file, they're just gonna do bot knowledge. Okay. And then in this, we're just gonna add simple functions like hello, hi there, how are you? I'm just a programmer, thanks for asking. Bye and goodbye, have a great day. So we just gave the bot a little bit of knowledge. This is the bot knowledge that we have put. Think of it as data. So now we need something, the chat history. We're gonna put this as an empty list so that when people are teaching the bot, we will put those, what should I call it? We'll just call it, the bot questions and then the answers in chat history. Well, actually, no, chat history will just be us talking with the bot. So we have created our chat history. We'll just say print and check if the bot is working. Chatbot. Hi, let's chat type exit. At this point, we'll just do bye. Okay, to end the conversation. So guys, this is where the magic happens. The bot asks for input, checks if it knows the answer, and replies. That's what we're going to be building right now. Now, if it does not know the answer to it, it'll just say, sorry, I don't understand that yet. And then this is the cool part. It asks you what it should say next, and boom, it learns. So now it's in the database. So if you ask the question, it'll actually answer it for you back. But you have to teach it first. So to do that, we're just gonna have to do a while loop to keep doing everything. So now the user input will just be you, and then if user input dot lower equals by, we'll just print chatbot the goodbye, have a great day. Now if we get something, the bot response. Okay, so bot response equals bot knowledge dot get from user input dot lower. Now why are we doing dot lower, guys? It's because we don't want the input to be case sensitive, so it doesn't really matter like if it's uppercase or lowercase, the letters, only if the letters are the same. We don't want it to be like uppercase or case sensitive, otherwise we would have to keep teaching it. For example, instead of hello as the H being lowercase, if we were to do uppercase, it would tell us, sorry, I don't understand. Okay, so we did the bot response. Okay, so if the bot response is none, this is where it gets interesting. Meaning, if the bot response doesn't, it's like not in the knowledge base, what it will do is it will print I do not, or I don't know how to respond to that. Can you teach me? That's what I said, guys. And a new response input, type your response, or no, we're not going to do this. Skip. Type your response. Okay. So I'm going to do here chatbot. Type our response. And we're going to make this in a new line. What this does, guys, this slash n, this will make it create a new line, so you can create under the line instead of doing it in the same line. So we do that, and then the bot knowledge, the user, the key is going to be the user input. For example, guys, this is the key and this is the value. So you want the user input. This is the user input, right, guys? And this is the bot input. So we want the key to be the user input. So lower, and this is how you guys create new stuff in the dictionaries. And then equals to the new response. So come here, and the bot response will equal to the new response. So if that's okay, I think we're just gonna do print chatbot thinks I have learned something new. And then what we'll do, okay, we don't need the F string. Okay. And then over here, we'll just print chatbot bot response. It'll just give the response after we have taught it something new. So guys, now at the end of the chat, we'll save two things: the full chat history and the updated brain, all saved to the same chatbot log.json. So next time you're in the bot, it'll remember everything that you taught it. Okay, so we're gonna do here now, guys. We're gonna have to save. So we're gonna save the user input and the bot input. So to do that, we'll just do chat history dot history dot append here user, the user input, and then the bot response. So now whenever the JSON file is created, it'll keep all our chat history in here so we can go back and recheck it, and so the bot can understand more and give the responses that we gave it and the things that we taught it. So, but by the end of the course that I'm gonna make for you guys, meaning all the parts, I think it's gonna be about 5 parts, our AI chatbot is actually gonna learn through we go, and it's not gonna be something simple like this. But this is just simple, giving you guys a foundation of what basically AI chatbots work like. Okay, now we're gonna have to save the data. So with open chat file, now we're gonna put this on read mode. So make sure it's lowercase as f, and then we're just gonna JSON.dump, which will dump everything into JSON file, create a dictionary, and then the bot knowledge, and then we have to make chat history, and come over here, F, and the indent. This will just tell you guys, like, it'll just make the new lines instead of putting everything in a simple line and making it mushed. This will just, we'll just do indent equals 4, which is all I can say, sweet spot. So indent equals 4, and then we'll just say print chat history and knowledge have been saved to the chatbot log.json. So guys, press run, and I'll show you guys how it looks. So guys, I've already made the code and read it myself. I did different codes, but this time I did something different and simple for you guys. So, hi, let's chat. Type bye to end the conversation. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, everything works. Okay, so now we're just gonna say hello. And as you guys can see, it is not case sensitive. But what if we were to do hello? It would still work. Why don't we do something like how are you? I'm just a program, but thanks for asking. But now here's a problem. What if we did something like how are you with a question mark? It would say, I don't know how to respond to that. Can you teach me? In the later videos, I'll teach you guys how to do something where it doesn't even care about the punctuation and it gives you the answer directly. But the reason why I did this, guys, because I just want to show you guys how they work. So although we can just do the same thing, I'm just a program, thanks for asking. So it does take question marks as answers. So I'll put it, okay. And then I'll just say, thanks, I've learned something new. I'm just a program, but thanks for asking. So let me just do one more thing. Is pizza better or hamburgers? Also guys, comment down below, which one do you think is better? Hamburgers or pizzas? So is pizza better or hamburgers? Question mark. I don't know how to respond to that. Can you teach me? So in my opinion, guys, I love hamburgers. So I would say I'd prefer hamburgers. And obviously, I would want my chatbot to like hamburgers as well. For hamburgers, although I can't eat. So thanks, I learned something new. I prefer hamburgers, although I can eat. So let me just show something. Is pizza better or hamburgers? Put it. Let's see if it learned. I prefer hamburgers, although I can't eat. And there guys go. And it learned. So now we want to exit the program so it saves everything into our chat log. So we want to do bye. Goodbye. Have a great day. Chat history and knowledge have been saved to your chatbot log.json. And as you guys can see, it was not there, but it has been created. Now, if we were to come here, it'll give us our chat history. But everything that we said, hello, hi there, hello, hi there, how are you? I'm just a program, but thanks for asking. How are you? I'm just a program, thanks for asking. As you guys can see, the bot knowledge, as we can see, it has everything that we have said. And that's it. You now have a chatbot that actually learns from its conversations. In the next part of the course, we'll clean this up, add commands like /forget, and even make it a bit smarter using fuzzy matching. If this was helpful, drop a like, subscribe for the next part, and let me know in the comments what feature should I add to the bot next. And guys, this is just the beginning, so you guys don't need any frustration at all. Don't worry guys, this is not our final AI chatbot. We're gonna still find ways to make it better and better and better, day by day, video by video. All I need is your guys' support and me teach you guys it. Both of those will be a good combination. And I'll see you guys next time, and let's keep building smarter tools together.